Good morning students, this is Monica from SKM Public School. So as we are discussing the chapter Poverty as a Challenge. So about poverty we have discussed from almost every dimension, like we have discussed meaning, then we have also see poverty as rural poverty and urban poverty, absolute poverty, relative poverty. Then we have also talk about that how the poverty is seen by social scientists, then vulnerable groups. Okay, so now we will talk about the causes as poverty. If we see the data of 2011-12, then near about 22% people are poor in India. Okay, 22% population is below poverty line, means as poverty line is we have discussed, so that poverty line is a criteria that decide the people above poverty, APL and BPL. Okay, so 22% people are BPL, below poverty line. So poverty is measured from different aspect, like it is measured on the basis of consumption of the people and also on the basis of income of the people. So now in causes of poverty, we see there are lots of causes of widespread poverty. Okay, but here as given in your syllabus, we are going to discuss only 5 causes of poverty. Okay, so first we have low level of economic development under the British. Okay, low level of economic development. As we know, then the British came in India, that India was very rich in handicraft, and also the India, we can say cotton was fabric was very fine. Okay, and it was famous all over the world. But as Indians started to destroy our handicraft, they used to export raw material from India and they import finished product to the India, machine made goods. Okay, and they used to import goods at a higher prices and used to export raw material at a very cheap rate. Okay, so indirectly they were destroying our economy. So there was no attention towards the development of Indian economy. In fact, it was destroyed by the British. Okay, Indian handicraft was totally destroyed. Almost all the handicraft industries closed, and there the demand of the, we can say, British goods increasing day by was increased day by day, and because of that the Indian handicraft companies were not able to compete with the British companies. Okay, so because of low level of economic development, so this was the main cause that at that time the Indian economy situation was very rushed. As when we got the independence as on 15 August 1947, so the economy situation was very rushed, and it was think by the government that there should be a planning, proper planning for the development of the economy. So the 5-year plan was started for the development. No doubt there were many benefits from the 5-year planning, like 12 5-year plan, last plan was completed in 2017. Okay, so this was the main causes that in British exploited our economy. Okay, as before British came to the India, our economy was very rich. Then we have fruits of green revolution was limited. Means there was the green revolution in agriculture sector near 1966. So the fruits, or we can say the output of this green revolution was very limited, or we can say it was limited to the area, like the main results or fruitful results of green revolution was in Punjab and Haryana. Okay, and the other states did not get much benefit from this green revolution. So this was also a cause of poverty, because the people who are working in agriculture sector, they were not getting enough production. Okay, means they were doing the subsistence farming for their living only. There was no surplus production in the agriculture sector. Then the third, we have migration to cities. As the people were not getting any work in the agriculture sector, there was not much work in the agriculture sector, and also there was not any work in the industries. So the people who reside in the rural areas, they start migrating to the cities. So city may migrate on a start. Okay, and we know that the cost of living in city is higher compared to rural areas. So the people living standard become very poor as they migrated to cities, and their living standard go down, उनका जो लिविंग स्टैंडर्ड था वो डाउन चला गया, बिकॉज द कॉस्ट ऑफ लिविंग इन सिटीज आर more compared to rural areas. Okay, then huge income inequalities. As we know, there are inequality in our systems. So as there are huge income inequality, rich are becoming more rich and poor are becoming more poor. Okay, then we have social culture and economic factors. So social culture in India, we see there are not only these economic factor, but also there is a social culture that is also responsible for the poverty. Okay, for example, as we see the Indian culture, then it is traditionally assumed that the on marriage of a daughter, they have to give we can say dowry to the people. Okay, so that is burden on the person, means he have to borrow money from the other people, or we can say money lender. So he has to pay rate of interest on that borrowed money, and that the situation of the person become more risk, because there is not much production in the agriculture sector. If people are working in agriculture sector, then there is not much income of the people, and they are not able to repay that loan, and also they borrow the money for the to purchase the fertilizer, inputs, pesticides for their agriculture purpose. Okay, so if the crop destroyed, then the people are not able to repay that loan, so they go in a debt trap. So this is also a reason. Okay, so these are the causes that are responsible for the poverty in India. Okay, so students, watch the video and also read these causes from your book. If you face any problem, any doubt, you are free to ask. Thank you.